Hello YouTube, this is Seablaster. Today I'm presenting you with a mid-lane general guide. This is mainly focused on interaction between you and your lane opponent, and how to get an upper hand on said opponent. The following game was a ranked game at 1670 ELO, and is footage of myself playing Katarina. There is something that I like to call ability advantage, and it comes from when you have one or more abilities off cooldown in relation to your lane opponent. This can give you one of two advantages in terms of lane presence: the opportunity to harass your lane opponent in your favor, or the opportunity to CS without taking some or any damage. In this clip, Twisted Fate throws his cards to CS. This gives me the time to farm using my W. You can make this risk to farm because your lane opponent is simply not a threat due to having an ability down on you. So note that it is always the most safe to CS when the enemy's abilities are down or have missed you. Here's an example of myself harassing Twisted Fate when his W is on cooldown. Some advice if you're in Twisted Fate's position is to back off until your cooldowns are back up. Some champions have an easier time harassing than others. In general, gap closers and champions with CC can take advantage of on cooldown abilities better than others. Here's a very simple mechanic to understand. When your lane opponent is not in lane, push the lane. This will cause them to lose CS to the tower and give you time to base or roam. You maximize their loss and minimize your own for leaving lane. If your lane opponent goes to roam or gank, follow him to that lane. In this clip, Twisted Fate spots that I'm following him and returns to lane out of fear that a fight would be equal or not in his favor. He planned on it being a 3v2, it would be a 3v3 if I followed him. This clip is another example of following enemy lane opponents to the lane they are ganking. I was going to roam to bottom since there were no minions in lane for me to farm, and I assumed Twisted Fate had based due to him backing into the fog of war. But my ward at Wraiths caught him, and I followed him to top lane. Malphite is sleeping and decides not to follow me. Even if Malphite had joined us at top, the following fight would have been ours. Let's discuss what you can do with an advantage. If you're doing well, assist your teammates in getting them ahead, and try to get your opponents as far behind as possible. This is the problem behind 99% of players that state they are stuck in ELO hell. They can do alright in lane, but then fail to assist teammates. It's a team game, remember. Working together is much easier than 5 players who look to win on their own. I look to get my teammates ahead, and get my opponents behind by invading. To achieve this, I push my lane so Twisted Fate loses CS to the tower, and I join Singed in invading the jungle. By invading with my teammates, we can turn fights into significant advantages in our favor. Stealing enemy jungle camps is a simple topic. Unless it's Wraiths, you generally want to steal objectives with teammates. Not even Blue Buff wants Malphite to come back from such disadvantage and randomly starts the hard reset, granting the Blue Buff enough life to survive Smite and get killed by me. Stoked by the steal that I thought was so epic, I wasted my ultimate on Ezreal. Follow these simple tips and increase your chance at winning solo queue. Good luck everyone. My name is Seablaster and this is my general mid lane guide. Like and subscribe if you liked the video. If not, let me know how I can improve in the comments below. I would love to know. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something.